In this video, let us discuss Introduction to Fundamental Rights. Fundamental rights are enshrined in Part 3 of the Constitution from Article 12 to 35. What is fundamental rights? Fundamental rights are rights of citizens that are guaranteed and protected by the Constitution, which is fundamental law of the land. These rights guaranteed are fundamental and justiciable in nature. That means if the rights are violated, the affected person can move to courts. The fundamental rights are meant for promoting the ideal of political democracy. They protect the liberties and freedom of the people against the state. Here, state means government of states, central and all bodies established under them. The fundamental rights are guaranteed by the Constitution to all persons without any discrimination. They uphold the equality of all individuals, the dignity of the individual, the larger public interest and unity of the nation. The fundamental rights of India derives its inspiration from USA Constitution, that is Bill of Rights. The fundamental rights is described as the Magna Carta of India. Originally, the Constitution provided for 7 fundamental rights. Right to equality, Article 14 to 18, right to freedom, Article 19 to 22, right against exploitation, Article 23 and 24, right to freedom of religion, Article 25 to 28, cultural and educational rights, Article 29 and 30, right to property, Article 31, right to constitutional remedies, Article 32. Right to property was deleted, that is Article 31 was deleted by 44th Constitution Amendment Act of 1978. It is made as a legal right. That means it was taken away from fundamental rights and made as a legal right under Article 300A of the Indian Constitution. So at present there are 6 fundamental rights. Features of fundamental rights. Some fundamental rights are available to citizens of India only and not to foreigners. For example, Article 15, 16, 19, 29 and 30 are available only to citizens of India and not to foreigners. Fundamental rights available for both citizens and foreigners are Article 14, 20, 21, 21A, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 and 28. These above articles are available both for citizens and foreigners. Fundamental rights are not absolute but qualified. That means state can impose reasonable restriction on them. Whether this restriction or reasonable or not is decided by courts. This forms a striking balance between individual freedom and social control. Some fundamental rights are negative in character. That means placing limitation on the authority of the state. Some fundamental rights are positive in character, conferring certain privileges on the person. They are justiciable in nature. That means the aggrieved person can directly go to Supreme Court, not necessarily by a way of appeal against the judgment of High Court. Fundamental rights can be repealed or amended by a Constitution Amendment Act only without affecting the basic structure of the Constitution. During national emergency, Article 19 gets automatically suspended. Except 20 and 21, all other fundamental rights can be suspended during national emergency.